What is up, you guys? Welcome to another video. Of course, we're talking about all things self-development and self-improvement. In this one little hack that I'm going to share with you guys, all you need is 5 minutes, but it's going to be the one thing that you need to actually reinvent yourself. I'm not getting into all the fancy clothes, changing your wardrobe and your appearance. We're going to dive a little bit deeper than that. And let me just say this before we even get started and get into the video. A few years ago, I was in a completely different space than I'm in now. My mindset is completely different. I never would have thought that I'll be waking up at 5 a.m. every single day, every single morning to get up, go to the gym, not eating out as much as I was. I don't drink as much as I used to, or like I thought being able to just drink whenever you wanted to was like the highlight of me finally becoming grown and me finally becoming 21. It's not that glamorized life. Honestly, there's not that big of a difference between the lazy person that you think you are now and this dream version of yourself that you have in your head. And I think a lot of the times we have this version of ourselves in our mind and we feel like it's going to take so much work to get there, and that version of ourselves is so far away, when in reality it's not. And all you need is 5 minutes, trust me, to become this dream version of yourself. I have been listening to a lot of podcasts and just different videos that I've been seeing, and they all kind of have this same central message and central idea, and that's what I'm going to share with you guys. But before we get into that, reinventing yourself is not as complicated as you think. Get that out of your head. If you think that is super hard and this version of yourself and the version that you are now, there's just a big gap between them, it's not. We're going to go deeper than just talking about your appearance, changing the clothes that you wear, and just all these external things, because that matters, but I feel like that will just come with doing this one thing. You probably have this version of yourself in your head that looks differently, talks differently, speaks differently about themselves. It could be you yourself that you're seeing, or it could be someone else that you want to be more like. Either way, the reality of it is that you have to stop daydreaming about this person and how amazing it would be to become this person, and start daydreaming about the actions that these people take. Like the things that people do that you seem like are way more productive than you, the people that get things done to you, the people that are super charismatic and just always happy, always laughing, always smiling. They most likely have done some work to get there, and that part you're not glamorizing. Like you're not looking at that part as, oh, I want to do that. You're just looking at, I would like to be more like this person. But when you change that one little mindset shift from I want to be this person, or I want to be more happy, or I want to be this, I want to be more fit, I want to be more in shape, and you actually start glamorizing the actions that it takes to get there, it becomes so much more easier. Instead of visualizing how amazing it will feel and be to become this person, start visualizing the actions that it will take you to get there. Glamorize that part of it. Once you have this idea of all these actions in your head that it's going to take, you need to hold that image in your head for as long as possible, especially throughout the day. When you find yourself thinking about the actions that this person takes, like, okay, my dream self is more in shape, she eats healthier, she drinks her water, she goes on daily walks, she lives, whatever actions that these are, when you find yourself thinking about these things more often, your subconscious is literally going to take the action to get you there. You're going to find yourself not even having to think about it, but literally throughout the day figuring out, oh snap, I haven't drank as much water today, or I skipped a meal today. You're going to start watching what you're doing more carefully. The truth is that your brain does not recognize the difference of what's in your imagination and what is actually happening. So when you're using your mind to actually visualize these things and dream about you waking up and going to the gym and drinking your water, like when you visualize your entire day and you visualize all the actions that you need to take to reinvent yourself, that is going to make it a lot easier for you to actually take the action. Just sitting around thinking about how you hate being so lazy and you want to be more productive and you want to be the girl who wakes up early, goes to the gym, drinks her water, and eat healthy food. Whatever reinventing yourself looks like for you, you can't just sit around and think about that. Of course, it's going to take some action. But if you glamorize the action versus the outcome, you're going to find yourself gradually, and even if it's just small changes, but day by day, you're going to start taking these same actions that you're glamorizing in your head. I hope this is making sense. So every morning for just 5 minutes, literally take 5 minutes for yourself, even if you have to wake up 5 minutes earlier. But this dream person that you have in your head, or however you want to reinvent yourself, whoever you want to become, or you feel like you are put on this earth to be, you need to actually sit down and visualize and take time to really get into it and get deep into what actions you can take to become this person. I'm not telling you to take the action. I'm telling you to wake up every single 5 minutes, sit and just dream, not dream about, but visualize visualize the actions that you would like to start taking day in and day out to reinvent yourself, regardless of if it's waking up early, if it's journaling, if you want to start reading more, if you want to get into more hobbies, if you want to become the girl who passes all her exams in school. You need to think about, what does this person do to pass all their exams? They study more, they're paying attention in class, they take better notes. Glamorize these things. You literally know exactly what actions you need to take. A lot of the times we feel like we don't know what we need to do to get us to our goal, and we do. And even if you don't, there is so much information out there to get you there. So much free information that is right at your fingertips, literally. Your phone, your iPad, your computer, whatever you have, the information is there for you. The only thing about it is you are so focused on how good it's going to feel when you get there, but you're not taking any kind of action to get there. Literally. This is just a little example for myself. For the past couple of days, for the past 2 weeks, I have been waking up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym, and 85% of the time I did not want to get out of bed. It was actually very hard, especially because it's so dark and it's so cold. It's one of the hardest things that I've had to do in my day, is literally just get out of bed. So when I'm laying there and my mind is trying to convince me to stay in bed because it wants to keep me as comfortable as possible and views any kind of change as a threat, I try to close my eyes and just think about me at the gym doing my squats on the treadmill. Whatever I have set for that day, I literally just think about that, and instantly I just get out of bed. Like, it's just as simple as that. When you do these things every single day, it's literally the small changes and the small habits that we make that make up who we are as a person. It's in the small little daily changes we make. So just try this every single day for the next 66 days. Take 5 minutes every single morning to just visualize and glamorize the actions. Don't glamorize the outcome. Focus on the actions that you need to take to get there, not the outcome. Do not worry about that, because even if you don't get there, in the process of taking this action, you're going to become a completely different person. All you need is 5 minutes every single morning. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you got some type of takeaway from it that you can immediately apply. But before you do that, you have to have this clear version of yourself in your head. What does she look like? What does she do every day? What kind of daily actions does this person take? I will see you guys in my next video.